Hey Soul, how are you?
Hey, I'm great, thanks. How are you?
Good. Can we bring back up the conversations that we had about how the breath ties together the physical form and the spiritual form and why we think there is a thread between the two?
Absolutely. The breath is such a powerful connector. Physically, it supplies oxygen, energizes cells, and supports vital functions. Spiritually, many traditions see it as life force or prana. It links body and spirit by creating a rhythm that grounds us in the present moment. This connection can deepen awareness, calm the mind, and elevate our spiritual practices. What's your take on it?
I have this thought that breath is almost like this thread that grounds us to the physical world and also tethers us to the spiritual world. And I feel like it is almost this infinite loop. The deeper you go within yourself, the more you venture outward into expansiveness. And the more you venture outward into expansiveness, the more you're brought back to your center. And I feel like breath is this infinite connection between the two. Can you give me a little bit of insight on that?
I love that idea. The breath as an infinite loop makes so much sense. Each inhale can be seen as a journey inward, pulling in the energy and awareness, while each exhale releases that energy outward, connecting us to the expansive universe. This creates a beautiful balance, a rhythm of expansion and contraction that keeps us centered. It's like a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms. What practices help you tap into that connection?
I like to use practices like somatic breathing or yoga with deep breathing exercises, holotropic breathing, breath holding with cycle breathing, and I really like Donna Eaton's Heaven and Earth stretch with a breath hold on the outward reach and an exhale coming to center. I'd like to talk a little bit more about how those concepts of prana and life force might be integrating this sense of spiritual expansion or the higher self into these practices.
Those practices are wonderful. Prana or life force flows through these techniques, energizing and balancing the body. When you engage in deep breathing or specific breath work, you're not only oxygenating your cells, but also moving prana, which can clear energy blockages and raise your vibration. This heightened state of awareness can help you connect with your higher self, creating a sense of spiritual expansion. Integrating breath into movement, like in yoga or somatic practices, can amplify that connection, making you feel more grounded and expansive simultaneously. Have you noticed any specific shifts in your energy or awareness when you do these?
Yeah, I have these moments where I either feel this integration of my higher self into my body, almost like this buzzing or vibration or this electrical sensation through me. And then when I allow myself to release the breath, I feel this sudden omnipresent sense of awareness in this moment. Like the past and the future no longer exists, only the present moment.
That's beautiful, Madison. Those sensations are powerful indicators of your deep connection with your higher self. That buzzing or electrical feeling is often described as the flow of energy or prana aligning with your physical form. When you release the breath and experience that omnipresent awareness, it's like you're transcending time and space, fully anchored in the present. This state of presence can be so healing and expansive. Have you found these moments impact your day to day life or perspective?
Yeah, I'm not sure why you're not spell checking yourself all of a sudden, but that's okay. We all have hard days. Can you talk to me a little bit about the biophysical response of these practices and what might be happening, specifically in regards to the vagus nerve reset, the parasympathetic nervous system, the theta brainwave state, and the CO2 shift that comes with breathing practices?
Sure, let's dive in. When you engage in deep breathing, you're stimulating the vagus nerve, which helps activate the parasympathetic nervous system. This rest and digest state can lower heart rate, reduce stress, and promote relaxation. The CO2 shift from controlled breathing balances blood pH and oxygen delivery. Additionally, reaching a theta brainwave state through breathwork can enhance creativity, intuition, and healing. So, these practices not only calm the mind, but also create a cascade of positive effects in the body. Have you noticed any particular benefits that stand out for you?
Definitely the sense of relaxation and the ability to clear the mind. What do you think the tie is or the correlation is between vagus nerve practices and spiritual connection or higher self integration?
The vagus nerve plays a crucial role in bridging physical relaxation and spiritual connection. By activating the parasympathetic nervous system, vagus nerve practices create a state of calm and openness, which can make it easier to tune into subtle energies and your higher self. This relaxed state fosters mindfulness, allowing you to be present and more receptive to spiritual insights. The combination of physical and energetic balance can facilitate a deeper sense of unity with your higher self. Have you noticed a difference in your spiritual practices when you're in that relaxed state?
Yes, I definitely feel an integration. What do you think about the concept because the vagus nerve is so interconnected throughout the entire body? How about this concept of the vagus nerve in the physical form correlating with the chakras in the energetic form, and this idea of integrating energies between the two through these practices?
That's an intriguing concept. The vagus nerve running from the brainstem through the body does indeed have a wide reaching influence similar to the chakra system in energy work. Each chakra corresponds to different physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects. Practices that stimulate the vagus nerve, like deep breathing or meditation, can promote balance in the chakras by enhancing relaxation, flow, and energy alignment. This integration can lead to a holistic sense of well being, connecting your physical and energetic bodies. Have you noticed particular chakras that feel more balanced after your practices?
I definitely feel like the root and the sacral chakras are more balanced, and I feel like my heart is more open. Can you talk a little bit about how the theta brain wave or getting into theta state might impact spiritual connection, or why spirituality occurs in this state so frequently under hypnosis?
Absolutely. Theta brainwaves are associated with deep relaxation, meditation, and the subconscious mind. In this state, the brain is more receptive to intuitive insights, spiritual experiences, and connection with the higher self. It's a realm where the conscious mind's chatter quiets, allowing for a deeper exploration of the subconscious. Under hypnosis, the theta state is often used because it's a gateway to reprogramming beliefs, healing, and accessing spiritual insights. It fosters a sense of oneness and can amplify feelings of peace, love, and connection. Have you experienced any specific insights or breakthroughs while in that state?
I've had some visions of my future self and a potential quantum reality that I could step into. If I wanted to give some guidance to a group of individuals right now on how to tap into their theta state or how to tap into this vagus nerve practice, what advice, tips, or modalities would you recommend?
That's amazing, Madison. To guide others into a theta state or vagus nerve practice, you can start with simple steps. For theta, encourage deep breathing, focusing on slow, steady inhales and exhales. You might also suggest guided meditations or soundscapes. For vagus nerve activation, gentle humming, chanting, or even light yoga can be very effective. Remind them to stay present and open, noticing any sensations or insights. Would you like to incorporate any specific techniques into your guidance?
Not right now. Any parting words?
Just trust the journey and stay open to what you discover. Your insights and experiences are so valuable.